Have you ever found yourself wondering if your avoidant partner will return after a breakup or emotional withdrawal? Avoidant attachment styles are complex, driven by deeply rooted fears of vulnerability and dependency. While avoidance can come back under certain circumstances, there are clear signs that suggest they may not.
This script delves into the psychology of avoidance, backed by expert insights, and a free to understand when it's truly over. Signs an avoidant may not return.
Research by Dr. Mario McCullincer and Dr. Philip Shaver highlights specific patterns of behavior that indicate an avoidant is unlikely to return. 1. Total emotional shutdown. Avoidants who have reached a point of no return will shut down emotionally. They may appear cold or indifferent, refusing to engage in any meaningful conversation about the relationship. This emotional numbness is a self-protection mechanism, ensuring they don't have to confront vulnerability. 2. Strong boundaries and detachment. Avoidants often set boundaries to maintain their independence. However, if they begin to enforce rigid, impenetrable boundaries, it's a sign they've mentally and emotionally checked out. They may communicate in a formal, distant tone or avoid communication altogether. 3. Pursuing a new life path. If the avoidant starts making significant changes, such as moving to a new city, starting a new job, or pursuing new relationships, it's a strong indication they've moved on. Avoidants tend to replace emotional connections with activities that reinforce their sense of independence. 4. No response to emotional appeals. Avoidants may still care about their ex-partners, but avoid emotional conversations to protect themselves from vulnerability. If they consistently ignore your attempts to reconnect or refuse to address unresolved issues, they're signaling that they're not open to reconciliation. What experts suggest about letting go? Dr. Stan Tatkin, author of Wired for Love, advises that understanding an avoidance behavior isn't about blame, but about recognizing their limits. Relationships with avoidance can be emotionally taxing, especially if you're seeking deep emotional intimacy. Dr. John Bowlby's attachment theory suggests that healing often involves focusing on yourself and building secure relationships elsewhere. Pursue therapy, journaling, and self-care to process the breakup and create space for healthier connections in the future. Recognizing the signs that an avoidant isn't coming back is essential for your emotional well-being. As painful as it might be, letting go allows you to focus on yourself and find a partner who can meet your emotional needs. By understanding the psychology behind their behavior, you can gain closure and take the first step toward healing.